Executive Summary, Brand Promise. We at Much Music promise to provide an experience like no other with the MMVAs, as the organization and treatment of the award show is unorthodox to other music and video award ceremonies around the world. This promise includes the focus on youth, pop culture, and being relevant to a young audience. Our image is seen as a giant street party to celebrate music and the awards being given to artists. This image portrays a fun and lighthearted view of the event, and this is what differentiates us from other award shows. Much Music tries to enhance the relationship we have with our consumers by using our differentiation to our advantage. As our award show is held outside, this means there isn't a set number of consumers that can go and see the event live. The more people we can entice to show up to the event, the better the experience is, as our image is set as a giant street party. This means consumers don't feel as left out, and we go above and beyond by adding an award based upon the viewers that decide to vote. This makes the consumer's viewership more valuable to us, as we can now influence what happens within the event. This results in a positive relationship between the MMVAs and our consumers. We slightly change our identity each year. This ranges from a logo we use to the marketing campaign that we put through. At the core of the brand, the same ideologies lay within the brand promise still in mind. For the year 2015, our brand used a very minimalistic approach with our logo and website design, whereas in years before it was very flashy. But we did not do away with the bright colors and designs that catch your attention, as this is very important to our target audience. Media costs. The first magazine I chose to do was Entertainment Weekly. I think Entertainment Weekly is a suitable magazine for the MMVAs to use for their marketing because it outlines the newest and greatest things happening in the entertainment world. The MMVAs is a giant event with very big names in the entertainment industry involved. Two go hand in hand as their viewer base is interested in the entertainment world and the constant updates it encounters. I also chose to publish 15 issues as the event needs to be on the forefront for as long as possible, and using the other issues at other magazines would not be as effective as using one of the biggest magazines as the outlet. The production of these ads would begin early May, near the beginning of summer, which supports the event completely. Summer represents fun, outdoors, parties, and music, which are all things MMVAs are looking to offer. The next would be 17. 17 is a magazine intended for teen adults. This target market coincides with the MMVA's target market as well. Especially in a time in which younger generations have a better grasp with technology, this will help further marketing through word of mouth and social media for the event. In essence, it is free marketing for Much Music, as they do not have to pay for people interested in their event to speak about it. I also think that 17 can captivate the idea of the award show the best, as younger generations are more drawn to loud colors, vibrant designs, and many more ideas like the MMVA's brand promise and identity. The third magazine I chose to do was Toronto Life. I chose Toronto Life for the simplest reason of the event taking place on Queensway West in Toronto. This way, Toronto locals will know about the award show and come see it in person. I found this to be a good match, as the award show is held outside, tickets aren't necessary for purchase, and so if consumers would like to attend a free show, then they may within their very own city. This is very appealing to consumers and should draw a lot of attention within the city and start luring consumers in the surrounding area. This magazine got less issues, as it is counterproductive to use valuable marketing tools so heavily within the area the event is being held. Consumers should hear about the event one way or another. The issues should be released between a month and a few weeks before the event so consumers can plan to go see it. Finally, I chose to do Fashion Magazine. Award shows are great gossip for fashion magazines, as the celebrities that come to the events usually come dressed accordingly. Other times, they may go off the rails and come dressed up in something completely crazy. Either way, Fashion Magazine was a good choice in my eyes for these reasons. Every part of the award show draws specific attention from different crowds, as clothing is no different. This may not be a priority, as it still very much matters, as it can captivate an entire market if portrayed correctly. In this case, using the best known stars could do it, and their outfits as bait for that. Finally, I chose to use Star Week. Star Week is a celebrity gossip magazine which touches upon the lives of celebrities. This relates to the MMVAs, as the participants of the award show are celebrity artists. This magazine can gain the event traction by speculating winners of awards, claiming which celebrities will be going together, and other gossip news. This helps in a plethora of ways, as it promotes which celebrities are coming to the event, what can be expected if you tune in, and speculation as to what will happen.
MMVA's direct competition would be the AMAs. The MMVAs and the AMAs are both award shows that honor music videos and artists throughout the year. They both target teenage audiences, and because of this, they compete for more viewers. MMVA's indirect competition would be Netflix. People just don't watch cable anymore. This results in it getting pretty competitive between Much Music and Netflix, or any other TV shows playing during that Sunday, such as Game of Thrones, The Good Wife, and much more. MMVA's replacement competition would be sporting events such as the NBA. Another form as same amount of entertainment is through a good sports game. Whether it be basketball, football, baseball, hockey, a game would just last around 2 to 3 hours, just like the MMVA's. It is also competitive because it reaches out to target more than just teenagers. Adults love sports as well. Just like the MMVA's, viewers go to see their celebrity idols in person or watch them on TV. The American Music Awards have the current competitive edge mostly because most pop culture and music comes from America. The Much Music Video Awards are specifically for Canadian artists. The only non-Canadian awards are for MuchMusic.com's Most Watched Video, the International Video of the Year for Artists, International Video of the Year for Groups, and Your Favorite International Artist or Group Awards. Since majority of America's youth care about their own artists more, it automatically pushes the MMVA out of the spotlight since America's population, which is around 325 million, is much larger than Canada's, which is around 35 million. Canadian kids, along with teenagers around the globe, also enjoy watching American celebrities. So it isn't just America watching the American Music Awards. They have also used very good marketing skills to expand on the diversity of their viewers. Snapchat got together with Samsung to host a stream of posts from the award show. An exciting Snapchat user had commented on the strategy on a website called @Age. They had said that this new addition to Snapchat was the highlight of my Sunday night while I was unable to watch the American Music Awards live. Average users on Snapchat, such as myself, got a huge bonus last night with this. We were able to feel as if we were in Los Angeles walking the red carpet with our favorite celebrities.
The Weeknd. Abel Tesfaye, known by his stage name The Weeknd, scored a leading 6 MMVA nominations in 2015. He won 4 of the 6 nominations and was nominated for the biggest category of the year, Video of the Year. Abel was born in Scarborough, Ontario in 1990. He grew up listening to a variety of music genres including soul, hip-hop, funk, indie rock, and post-punk. He dropped out of high school at 17 and left one weekend and never came home with some of his friends. That is when his name tag, The Weeknd, was created. He worked on his music independently by performing at clubs, the street, and online until he gained coverage by major publications including the Rolling Stone. He quotes, "Kissland symbolizes the tour life, but it's a world that I created in my head. Just like House of Balloons symbolizes Toronto and my experiences there, but it's a world that I created. When I think about Kissland, I think about a terrifying place. It's a place I've never been to before, an unfamiliar place," he said. What makes Abel iconic and forthcoming is his vision and experimentations. His music painted a word picture. He is now an international star.
So the next part I'm going to be speaking about is ethical consideration. So at the time, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were dating, and as a result, lost a touch of professionalism on the stage. As Justin couldn't keep himself off of her, as a result, the MMVAs could have lost reputability to older audiences like parents that were not okay with this. But this is not a complete scandal and did not create such an uproar like some scandals at other award shows, for example, like Kanye West at the VMAs. The next scandal that occurred at the MMVAs is Selena Gomez's outfit at the exact same award show in 2011. As well as her unprofessionalism on the main stage, her outfit had started some gossip as well. She wore a white slim shirt, very short shorts. People had issues with this as her image was very wholesome and she is seen as a child star, which children and preteens look up to. So for her to be showing off so much of her body is negative in the sense that it could have caused people to badmouth the MMVAs, as this was the award show she was hosting for. Much like the other cause, it isn't a full-on scandal case that causes an uproar, but it did rub the wrong way with a few consumers. The sensory experience that the MMVAs provide is heavily based only on a few of the senses. The main senses targeted for this experience are sight and hearing. This is because the performances done by the artists focus on these two primarily. Music is a main factor and must be heard to enjoy. Sight is touched upon by creating elaborate presentations to go along with the music. This can range from lights, backup dancers, and many other exciting things. The MMVAs lack in touch, smell, and finally taste. Since the event takes place outdoors, much music can't capitalize on a food market as consumers can eat at any food establishment on Queensway. This causes problems as they are not locking down each part of their market. The same issue occurs with smell. Unlike a sports game in which the smell of food fills the air, this is the complete opposite. Since there's a large masses of people are coming together in one area, it is bound to smell like body odor and sweat because of the heat. Since it is an award show and not a concert, much music does not sell apparel at the event and loses the final sense, touch. Interaction. The MMVA's was built around the idea of interaction between the event and its consumers. The first of the award show is held outside for everyone to enjoy. This raises the interaction between the brand and its consumers, as now they don't have to pay to interact with the event itself. Secondly, would be the way the MMVA chooses winners in some of its categories. This is not exclusive to Much Music, but not all award shows take on this kind of format, in which gives a connection with the consumer and the outcome of the event. These things together build a strong relationship, as the brand's image is reliant on the consumer showing up to the event and participating in the polls. Finally is relationship. The current supporters of the MMVAs are Virgin Mobile, Coca-Cola, Subway, and finally CoverGirl. Much Music could create many interactive marketing schemes to promote a positive relationship / build one with its consumers. For example, Subway could promote their new sandwich at an event while supporters wait in line for the event to begin. The possibilities are endless to what joint ventures the MMVAs and its supporters could do.
The MMVAs can gain a competitive edge by broadening their market by connecting with the American and global audiences. They can do this specifically by creating their brand image to relate to other cultures. The AMAs attracted Canadian viewers this year through performances and awards received by Canadian artists such as Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, and Celine Dion. So much could possibly be more open and diverse while still maintaining the traditional Canadian vibe of the MMVAs. If we look at the SWOT analysis, the strengths would be that it's free on TV, to attend performances, and also to go watch the red carpet. It's also supposed to be the biggest block party of the year. It's outside and a rain or shine event. Different types of entertainment. There's no limit on audience at the event. Engaging content, and many contests allowing to gain and interact with the audience. The weaknesses would be not a lot of people watch TV in general or much anymore. Much is not the same anymore, and their old viewers are possibly the generation of new parents now, and they have no time to be watching the shows they once loved. Opportunities would be incorporating social media into the show through contests and forums. They could also incorporate social media to promote it before the show. This could be catchy hashtags such as SexyBackSunday and popular hosts such as Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake. Also, Vine sensations and singers such as Shawn Mendes posted videos about the show a week prior to it. Threats would be that it's on Father's Day weekend, there could be bad weather, more risk in people getting hurt since it's a free event, performers may be on tour, other events happening in Toronto, and a lack of television subscriptions. Extra security could be provided and water must be supplied. We should also have a list of backup performers that are available during those dates and stream the show online. So if we look at the MAC analysis, in terms of match, the amount of fans, especially in the GTA, means it's culturally diverse with different backgrounds and values. To avoid this, the small amount of international viewers allows Much to expand and enter new markets. And to convert this, as mentioned before, Canada could invite more foreign performers to attract international viewers. Since Much is popular in Canada, there's a lot of sponsors such as Coca-Cola. Only viewers are mostly Canadian, even though Canadian artists have attention from fans worldwide. And to convert this by initiating contests such as Much covers, it allows kids to tune in to watch their friends and family that enter the contest. Canadians will always be sure to watch MMVA over any other award show because it is their local and domestic channel. And the MMVA is not the most watched award show. In fact, it is one of the low-ranking award shows in the world. To convert this, we can try and convert people who don't watch music videos by expanding on genres to fit every generation. In terms of PES analysis, politically, many nominate Canadian artists only, except for a few. This could cause political problems with viewers from Canada and others from America or any other country. Economically, there are no tickets except for VIPs. So sponsors such as Coca-Cola, Virgin Mobile, and etc. fund the event so that locals can enjoy the performances for free in the city. Socioculturally, this goes hand in hand with the political dilemma that much needs to be more accepting and let other artists from other countries to be nominated. The Much Music website is limited to North America and few other countries only, which doesn't allow everyone globally to watch the award show live. Technologically, apps like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook keeps us up to date with the show, and we can stream on the website online.
Much and Virgin Mobile Canada have paired up to give a select number of members who are equipped with Virgin Mobile a weekend-long at the MMVAs. Contest winners win the ultimate VIP experience with front and center spots on the red carpet before taking in the live show. One grand prize winner and their plus one will be flown into Toronto and set up in a lavish hotel minutes away from the action. The weekend experience will be captured and aired in a special 30-second spot during the MMVA's live broadcast. Virgin Mobile's objective to sponsoring the MMVAs associate the MMVA's successful image with them. Loyal Virgin Mobile's customers and loyal MMVA fans will trust and take interest in the other party as they trust one of them, thus benefiting both parties' brand image and providing them with both new and willing customers. Loyal fans of the MMVAs or main players at the MMVAs will change their provider to Virgin Mobiles to be eligible for the contest for a chance to win the VIP experience. Also, with any MMVA advertisement, Google searches or on their website, Virgin Mobile will be mentioned, which exposes Virgin to markets that they may not be able to reach otherwise.
The show has established itself as a modern Torontonian and North American tradition, where countless young teens turn on the TV or flock to busy streets of Toronto for a chance to see their favorite stars. Countless hours are spent on social media in order to win a bracelet to watch the show firsthand. In return, Much Music will be trending on Twitter and there will be a sea of notifications so the world will be aware of the MMVA award show on that date. Also, the tweeters get a sense of achievement because the show advertises that you guys as the audience control who wins and who loses. The show brought a fluctuation of people into the city of Toronto, which numerous businesses saw a substantial increase in profit. Hotels within Toronto were all booked foreign visitors of the event, which saw revenues of hotels in Toronto increase double-digit numbers. Countless restaurants in Toronto were overcrowded as visitors on the busy hot street seeked refuge for a quick meal. The city of Toronto expected to take in substantial amount of taxes due to increased revenue by all businesses, with figures reaching millions of dollars. Beyond the award show, a highlight was the red carpet event on the corner of John and Richmond, as countless entertainment agencies such as ET Canada, one of Canada's largest entertainment news agencies, eagerly flocked the perimeter of the red velvet carpet for an opportunity to snap pictures of stars in their exquisite array of wardrobe. The MMVA is an event to celebrate celebrities and their musical talent. The MMVA is not directly endorsed by celebrities, but is a well-celebrated event within the music industry. Key figures that support the MMVAs include Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran, the co-host, and Drake. Ed Sheeran, being a prominent musician who received many awards and records this year of 2015, joked that he would do the show for free because they couldn't afford the Jenner sisters this year. The amount of appreciation towards him and notoriety in the music industry, without doubt, was a sign of the star musician's endorsement towards the event, which also reeled in countless seas of viewers, including his fans. Justin Bieber, a Canadian music sensation, endorsed the show through Twitter as it was the most retweeted post relating towards the show. The tweet acknowledges his heritage as a Canadian and the event being a Canadian tradition, as he proclaimed with this tweet, #Justin for MMVA. We did it! Love you, Canada. Promise to make you proud. Grow up in front of you and grow a lot. Thanks for sticking around. I love you. And it received 83,509 retweets. Justin Bieber acknowledges his Canadian fans and thanks them for attending the event. Drake himself, a Toronto native and international star, surprised the show by handing out an award to fellow Canadian rapper P. Rain for Best Hip Hop Award, in which he was also featured in the video. The sixth rapper appeared in the show without doubt was an act of endorsement towards the event because the show took place within his home city, and with his presence in the show, he brought a substantial increase of views as his legions of fans tune in to watch the show, and his presence alone made young Torontonians want to physically attend the show. Statistics. The MMVA has always required a lot of money and material and manpower to operate. So some numbers include $1 billion estimated impressions on Twitter, 400,011 tweet mentions, the top 10 places trending in Canada on Twitter, and approximately 120 blogs posted about the show. More than 1 million pounds of steel was used to make the stages, while 237,000 watts of audio to capture every note and scream. 18,000 hours were put into staff labor to make the MMVA happen, and 11,000 feet of cable were used for the red carpet. 8,300 the approximate total hours set up of stage and red carpet, and 5,900 total feet of barricades used to hold back thousands of screaming fans, 2,300 total hours of tear down, and Justin Bieber had the most retweeted tweet of the night.